So I don't know every exact thing. I know what I heard that everybody else heard, like on the Shade Room and stuff like that. But for me, from what I heard on the Shade Room with the information that we got, is that I'm listening to the conversation between him and the young lady, and my perspective is that maybe that may have been something inside their relationship. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily like a.
You think it was a kink?
I think it was a kink. Mm-hmm. Just the way the context was and stuff like that. I don't believe, I will hope not anyway, you know what I mean, that somebody is really out here freely talking like, you know what I mean, I'm going to choke when I see you. Feel me? Like, I think that was something in their relationship. I think that they had a consensual relationship prior to, and that, maybe that was her thing. She liked to get choked or something like that. Maybe choking was involved in her sexual life, you know what I mean? Like, and, she decided, all right, he always talking like this. One day I'm gonna just record this shit and not be with it. You know what I mean? And that's a scenario. We don't know the truth. I'm saying that the conversation, it don't sound like it's like
malicious.
Malicious. It sounds like, no, I mean, that's their shit in between in the relationship. You know what I mean? Now when he says,
like they role play.
Right.
type shit. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like if a nigga was like, you know what I mean, dead serious or something like that, would have been a little different. Would have been harder and like more aggressive. It would have been like, bitch, when I see you, know what I mean, type shit, rather than.
Shannon should have just banged on her when she started talking like that.
Right.
What? Fuck my money up.
You lying to me.
Yo, his money's fucked up.
I know, but I'm the
already.
On, she bugging.
Yeah. She on some bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, I don't know.
She's on some bullshit?
Huh?
She on some bullshit?
The girl?
Yeah, I think so.
I think she on
so a little bit.
I think she on some bullshit.
Because allegedly, it's prior to that whole shit when he went live and got caught having sex with the other girl.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, they were in a relationship during that time.
Uh-huh.
So they were in a relationship. Well, she thought they were in a relationship, but Shannon.
He moving around.
Yeah, he moving around.
Uh-huh.
So she stays. How long was that? That was like a year ago, right?
Turn it off, Pop.
That was like a year ago, right? So she was in a relationship with him after that for a while, but she found out that she was like, second or third John. He got other shit going on.
Yeah.
So she wasn't happy with that. I guess it kind of broke it off. But then he ended up moving to Vegas or somewhere in Nevada, and she moved over there with him. So if somebody raping you or doing something like that to you, you ain't gonna follow him around. If they was in LA first, he met her in LA at the gym. He moved to Vegas. She moved with him. But he apparently was raping her. So how was that?
Maybe he forced her.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
Is that your perspective?
Oh my gosh.
He forced her?
I'm just saying it's a possibility.
She
I'm
ain't
just saying
called
it's a possibility.
Why she never called the police?
I mean, we hear a lot of stories where women don't call the police.
Yeah.
And they ain't got to be rich.
She following all the way to fucking.
I just
she
think
got
she
on a plane and everything.
It could be the nigga in Crustberry. And
I'm gonna my perspective. I'm gonna be honest. I think she's trying to run a play where she not getting nothing out the nothing out of him now because he ain't fucking with her. So she like, well, I didn't get nothing out of this. So like, maybe I should just do this whole thing with this rape or this.
And honestly, she's 19 years old, so she would do something like that, right? Like you don't expect much from a 19-year-old, so that's why you shouldn't be fucking 19-year-olds as a grown-ass man with mad stuff to lose when she has nothing to lose.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So it's like, I agree with you. I think it was a kink. It felt like a kink to me for sure. But his accountability piece is like, you fucking up. Like, why are you doing stuff like this? Like, this is so stupid. Like, it's like the dumbest thing you could possibly do. And Jay, I see what you're saying. Like, I feel like the domestic violence thing is such a touchy subject because it's like, we're always like, girl, this is dumb. Like, why would you go here? Why would you do this? Why are you moving like this? But it's like, they're trapped in this, like, whatever. It's hard. Yeah, exactly. And we can't speak against that because it's not our circumstance, and we just looking at it like you're dumb, but it's just like, honestly, at the end of the day, he's dumb as hell for any of this happening right now. That's
it. That's what I believe. He's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is a situation.
I don't think he's really trying to choke her. I think this is how the nature of their relationship. That's what it's sexy for them to say, I'm going to choke you. And her be like, oh, I don't want to be choked. Like, this is the thing.
She a white girl.
It turns her on.
This is the thing.
But that's not kind of how the conversation went, though.
All right, talk about it more.
Yeah,
going off the conversation too much is what I'm saying, though. Feel me? Like,
that conversation
is an isolated situation.
Right.
But I'm saying their relationship.
Okay. All right.
No, I mean, like,
I understand that.
Maybe
now, when that conversation is played in court, what do you think they're gonna go off?
That's
that conversation
different.
Or not?
That's different for
but,
sure.
I mean, that's what we talking about. Is what's about to happen to him.
but so
that's his fate right now. Is what's going to happen in court.
I think
you can think about it in that aspect for sure. I agree with that. It's about what you can prove in court, blah blah blah. That's the conversation. I'm saying that I don't believe that was a relationship. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've always been saying. I ain't been saying that what he got out there in the public is not going to fuck him over. You know what I mean? But
so you think that a girl saying he wanted to come over. She said she don't want to go out, and he said something like whatever or something like that, and you just doing something, whatever he said.
And then she randomly said, "Oh well, I don't want to get choked."
Well, no, I'm talking about the conversation before that. The conversation before that, where she said, "You're trying to manipulate me." That's what she said. You're trying to manipulate me. He said, "You use that fucking word one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke you." That don't sound like no sexy shit.
Nah, but
real fast.
I ain't gonna. I can't.
What's the charges? What are the charges? Allegations?
Rape.
Rape are the allegations? Rape
No, it's a civil suit. She's suing him for abuse, rape. Yes, rape. Also.
Yes.
Honestly, real quick, I disagree because it sounded like sexy shit. Only because, right? Like, obviously, we think sexy shit, role playing just looks different, right? Or we're thinking about that in the broader way. But there's a spectrum. Think about how we think toxicity is sexy. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm sure plenty of bitches love Pop because he's toxic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that type of vibe. Like, that shit is sexy to like,
some girls like that.
That's a sexy thing, especially for a 19-year-old. Like, we all was young and like having a toxic relationship where we was talking crazy to each other and it made you want to fuck him more. Like,
oh, he looked like
everyone's dealt with that.
It's very true. It's
As
very
a
true.
19-year-old,
yeah, but I feel like this is what she's saying. This is what she's accusing him of. So she never said we was into this. He's
why
the only
would
one.
she say that when she?
He's saying it's 100% consensual, everything though.
No, he's saying that, but she's not saying that. So how are we automatically believing him? Oh, that's how we just talk to each other. She's not going with it, and she's trying to get what she's trying to get.
No, it's
you know
not
the other part though,
automatic.
Jay? Automatically, it's always the woman's always right to you, and all the time, automatically, and not that they wrong.
Right to me?
Yes, but automatically, all the time.
Fair.
It is fair as hell. It's very fair. Put your hand up if you think that's true. Come on.
No,
Rock, put your hand up.
Y'all
Automatically.
y'all just always on some nigga shit.
And
y'all always think a woman trying to use
yes.
or trying to get over. That's just all y'all think.
No,
but
I think you're too trusting of them though.
Yes.
They be doing mad bullshit. They do hella bullshit, and not that there's women that doesn't. I'm saying that they do hella bullshit, and you automatically they be lying. I believe this girl is lying. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I really believe.
She lying.
Like, really.
I don't
Why
even
you think niggas
I don't
don't
fuck
lie?
with Shannon. I don't fuck with Shannon, but I believe she lying. You know
what
what
about this?
I think they both could be lying. As a woman, right? I feel like she has so many motives to be lying right now. So it's not an automatic thing. It's once we heard the call, it sounded to us like, all right, this is some kinky shit. This is they having a little toxic little thing, and that's what it is. And now she's mad. Like, that's what it sounded like after hearing all of the facts, like seeing what was going on. Like, that's what it sounds like to us.
Well, it's only him saying that it was kinky and that's what it was.
No, but of course she's
it's
not
only,
going to
but
say that.
Brian,
Why
it's
would
a
she say
personal
that?
Why would she
conversation
say that?
between two
Because she's
people.
trying to get the bag.
It's
She's
a
not
personal
gonna say
conversation between two people. One person gonna say this one, and another person gonna say that, and that's it. So it don't matter if it's only him. Of course he's gonna be saying that. Of course she's gonna be saying what she's saying. You know what I mean? It's two people. That conversation came out to the public. That was between them two. You know what I'm saying?
So look, just in 3 hours ago, Shannon Sharpe accused of strangling a female Fox employee.
Oh fuck.
And quietly settled past incident. So he already settled for choking somebody, an employee at Fox. He's not at Fox no more. Remember?
If he settled, how they talking about it?
It came out. Somebody's getting information.
I
And it came
settled.
out.
And I paid you. That
Right.
shit, you can't even talk about that type of shit anyway. But I don't even think
How
that's
true
true.
is that?
I just think that he about to sign $100 million contract, and motherfuckers once he ain't even. They should just waited till he
Motherfuckers don't wanna go
signed
up.
it and then got up on him.
Every time somebody about to get
think
something good for
she was
themselves.
thinking about that. She is a 19-year-old. She ain't got no money. She just mad that her man was effing Nichelle on the Instagram and doing all this stuff, and she's spiteful and she's mad and she just doing it out of that.
She was a 19-year-old 2 years ago.
She's still a baby.
He met her at 19. Now
She's 21
years old. Okay, so they've been messing around for 2 years, and then now all of a sudden, Y'all think that she's just trying to get him now?
Yeah.
Yes, man. What the fuck?
That's when it gets sour.
Oh
2
my-
years
why?
in. Like, what do you mean at the
Maybe,
beginning?
maybe this is when she just got her confidence and is
Oh
finally standing up for herself.
God.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what.
Nah, ain't no.
Jay, are you serious?
Yes,
I'm
he's
dead
fucking dead ass
serious.
serious.
Yeah, he's dead serious.
Like I don't
fucking dead
understand. I don't understand why y'all.
Dead
First
serious.
of all, I don't even want to talk about how I feel about him.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
no,
You don't like
because
it.
that's the reason why you don't want to believe him.
Why you
no, it could be anybody. It doesn't matter. It could be completely anybody.
But subconsciously,
if I hear all the facts, dog, when you're listening to the tapes that's played, it don't look like no sexual stuff at all. If she's saying it's not, then it's not. Like,
what?
What
The
about what
fuck?
he's saying?
So look. He said.
So I mean, any girl could say anything about me.
So look,
Right.
So he says a sex tape that they about to put out. He said you can't look at just the 30 seconds. You gotta look at the 10 minutes. So he's telling them to put out the 10 minutes of the sex tape. They ain't put the sex tape out yet. But she's saying no, no, no. He's saying no. She was saying no, no, no.
Cause some nasty shit was going on in that little.
type shit.
That
He
little
was
10
saying
seconds.
No, no, no. He
Let you see
said
the
that
whole-
she was
the whole
saying no,
shit.
no, no. Put a condom on. That's why she was saying no. But if she's saying no to put a condom on and you still go and force yourself to have sex with her, that's still rape.
Bro, you-
But
Bro, you
Oh,
think
yeah,
you
that
think
is
they've
still
been
rape.
using condoms for 2 years?
It doesn't matter. She said in that moment.
She said in that
It don't
moment.
matter.
like whatever.
Like, it don't matter.
It's very true.
If I ain't
It's
been
very
using
true.
no condom for
No, you gotta
It's-
just
it's
do
true,
what the
though.
woman
It's
said.
true.
18 months,
Oh, well, guess
But
what?
and now you talking about
But guess what?
throwing
You
him
just gotta
on.
walk out. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah, you
just
gotta
force
just
it
not-
in
but
raw.
guess what?
Come
But guess what?
Come on.
Nigga, you just
No,
got.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna do that.
But no.
But guess what? You just got caught
damn.
cheating. You just got caught cheating on live. So
Oh,
yes,
all
now
right,
use
yeah,
a
all right, my
condom.
bad. He did get caught cheating, so she probably just.
Yeah,
But
well,
no,
now use a
I
condom.
think it's
Throw him on
this
because
where
I-
she
you was
decided to
on
start
live
trying to
doing
line him
OD.
though. She's like, nah, I mean, now you taking it. No, I mean, this is where she decided to start lining him. He probably been trashing, know what I mean, without one. So now I mean, he thinking it's okay that whatever.
Right, after that shit was a couple
But this
years
was
ago.
she's like, well, now I'm gonna say no now because I know he gonna try to keep doing it without one. Know what I mean, line him. Feel me, like, because you gotta listen to no. You gotta listen to no. All right, remember that.
No means no.
No means no. Just get the
Well,
fuck
listen.
up. Feel me, like.
If she is lying, if she is trying to do what she gotta do, she playing the game way better than him.
Yeah,
And-
because
and guaranteed. So first of all, he was already playing the game because he was cheating.
Yeah, because he an old school player.
He was already
Yeah,
playing
he
the game
old school
since
player.
Old
he was
school player.
They
cheating.
don't know these new.
So,
He's young
so
ones.
you was playing the game, and now you can't hate the players. You gotta hate the game because niggas lie all the time to get pussy, and now she lying to get some money. Don't be mad at her.
Nah, don't ruin a nigga life though.
Nah,
You was
you
fucking with this
Don't
nigga.
ruin
You
a
trying to
life.
ruin
I
nigga
ain't
life.
ruining a life by getting no pussy.
Oh, don't ruin
I ain't-
nigga life.
if I hit you one time, I ain't ruining your life.
Listen, y'all, they could have settled. He had a chance to settle. He could have had a chance to give her $50 million, but he chose to offer 10.
Bro, why would I get her 50 million?
Give her
But he,
50 million, she
fuck?
lying,
he already
bro.
sounded
Of course
guilty
I'm not
because he
just
already
doing
tried to offer 10 already.
Give her 50.
He already tried to, and he said this. His lawyer said this, that they tried to offer 10, and then now they came out in public. So now you done. You could have settled this under the law. She ain't had to ruin his life.
Oh, he could have settled it like the last one he settled with, and she just told you.
The last one he settled.
And he just, then now that came out.
He just a filthy, nasty nigga.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
shouldn't be
Damn.
back in.
Nah, I ain't putting
All
that
right,
on. I
wait,
ain't putting
real
that
quick. 2 things. How do y'all feel about her being white? Does that matter at all?
No, it
No,
don't
it don't matter.
Okay, all right. Well, all
Now
right.
it does.
The thing is,
It don't matter. It matters to
That fit,
women.
that
Not
50 million
matter.
mark. All that shit.
It don't matter. Why does it matter?
It don't matter to me.
Because it's louder.
If you-
I believe that it wouldn't make this much
It
noise if
shouldn't
it
matter.
had
It
been a
shouldn't
different
matter
color.
who-
Be honest with you. It's making all this noise because it's a young white John. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like I believe that does matter, and I think that's fucked up. Also,
It's fucked up. It
But-
shouldn't matter.
yeah, it shouldn't matter. But
do
I
y'all
think
feel safe being with a white woman in that way?
I don't like white women.
safe.
I do.
Safe. I don't want to say safe.
I feel
Like,
like.
will you go in the elevator with a white woman by herself?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
say shit
ain't-
to her.
There's cameras in there.
I don't say shit to her
Okay.
Yeah.
unless
Because
she
Shannon
look.
said he
Unless she
don't do
looking.
that.
He's a liar.
Obviously.
He's a liar.
Yeah.
He's a liar.
Yeah, he just said that.
He said what?
He said he don't go. He just said it. He interviewed Schultz and Andrew Schultz, and he said he doesn't go in the elevator with a white woman or any woman. Actually, I lied. With any woman, he said he won't go in the elevator alone with any woman.
Yeah, what the fuck? I'm going.
Hell, I'm getting. No, I'm not waiting for the
I ain't doing shit to your ass.
Like, he's a
Yo, he
liar.
did say that.
Yeah, he
He
said that shit
said
for
Oh
no
yeah, that's
reason.
cat.
Yeah.
That's cat.
He's a liar.
That's cat.
All right. He
That's the
can't
one
be out
thing he
here
lying about.
Yeah.
He can't be out here
Okay.
lying.
Yeah.
No,
That's
I'm
cat.
I probably won't say much to her, but
I also don't understand why he settled for $10 million if it's out anyway. So what's the point of settling?
No. Before it came out, they
He
tried
tried
to settle.
to.
They
Got
tried to
it.
settle before
Okay,
it
okay,
came out.
okay. Understood.
He said no. Remember, his $100 million deal is about to come up. So they put the pressure on him.
Yeah.
Hey, $50 million.
Trying to take half of what I'm getting.
Let's go. Or
That's
got
crazy.
me
She
fucked
shitless.
up.
he could have kept it quiet, but he ain't give her what she wanted.
Nah, we ain't
No,
doing
it's
that.
his fault though, cause he's moving around crazy. Like
He gotta know when you fucking with these YNs, man. You gotta know they be on funny time. She 21,
she don't have
19,
nothing
20,
to lose. Nothing.
whatever, however old she is.
this-
That's how they play.
You bag different like that. You need to be having
recording
NDAs and shit.
Right.
NDAs
Exactly.
All
like
that
a
goofy
motherfucker.
shit, recording phone call, baiting him in. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to get
No
choked.
phones when you fucking with
Come
me.
on, I'd have banged on her and said, "Nah, I'll wait till I see you in
See,
person."
this is why I don't like y'all sitting here arguing for him, because would y'all get caught up in this type of shit?
Nah, I ain't on the phone with that shit like that.
Y'all would never get caught up with
No, I
something
wouldn't.
like this. So how you sitting there arguing for him?
Man, anything possible.
Yeah, I wouldn't
though.
say never. I'm gonna keep it buck with you. I wouldn't say never, but I would try my hardest.
I
not
think
to.
it's two different things,
I mean-
separate things. I think you can say that the girl is like frauding, right? And you can say that Shannon is dumb at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're like caping for him. I think we're just saying like, yeah, she's definitely lying, but
Yes,
you're
yes,
definitely
yes.
dumb as hell for putting yourself in
Yes,
this predicament.
yes,
You
yes.
know what I mean?
My sentiments
Yeah,
exactly.
dumb as hell.
Yes.
My dad always told me when I was growing up, and the teacher called home, and I got in trouble and I got a beating, and I said I didn't even do nothing. He said, well, don't give her a reason to call.
Okay.
There
And
you
that's
go.
the
Period.
bottom line. If she
Yeah.
don't give her a reason to call. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's a bunch of people that go through school and never get the phone call home.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm using
And
that
I
for
stopped
my son.
giving reasons. Yeah, you just
Don't give her no reason.
So I don't give a fuck
reason
what
to
happened.
call, motherfucker. My son be in trouble. I be like,
So
Oh,
look, so
God.
Dom, to end this,
Yeah.
now we got another poll.
Okay.
Oh shit.
If everybody here was 50 million, 100 million up, who you think getting caught up first? Well, from least to
Oh damn! I had the first. I